All right, thanks for staying with us. You're watching Decision 2023 on TVC News. Now let's get you back to the collation center there in Yola, Adamawa State for more situation reports.
For them, sir, 01. It's locked, so the yeah, I understand. So I would say 01. Yes, sir. Number of registered voters 96. They read the whole thing, but also that okay. 96907. 96907.
It looks like the final collation is going on there, but let's now speak to our correspondent, Ayodele Ozugbakun, who is standing by to bring us more situation report there. Ayo, this is the much-awaited Fufure local government you spoke about earlier. Talk to us about the reactions you're getting from there. Ayo, you can hear me. I was asking you about asking you to give us a situation report from the collation center as regards reactions from party agents.
Yes, they've just finished the last local government, which is Fufure local government, and it's done and dusted, precious. So any moment from now, we expect the returning officer to declare the winner of the governorship election that was held in Adamawa State last Saturday. And as a matter of fact, we've been waiting at this collation center. Don't forget that it has been a long, winding process. It started at the polling unit. From the polling unit, it graduated to the ward unit. From the ward unit, it went to the local government collation unit. And from the local government collation unit, and we've been here since Saturday, Sunday, waited for all the 21 local government results to come in. Now we have 21 local government, and at any moment from now, the returning officer will be making the official declaration, and the controversy about Fufure local government has been laid to rest effectively, precious.
Ayo, has the controversy been laid to rest? Because we were listening earlier to, I think that was the APC party agent who was objecting those results. What more can you tell us about that?
Yes, they will give opportunity for objection, question, answers, and everything. But immediately, electoral officer is here, and he has reeled out his result for that particular local government, and the returning officer has affirmed that it's the copy of the Form EC8A that is with the electoral officer that is acknowledging, and they are going to work with it. So effectively, it has laid to rest the controversy over the result of Fufure local government. Moving forward now, as you can see, the process of tabulation combining the 21 local governments is on right now, so that we get the results, the winners, and any moment from now, the electoral officer will announce the winner and the next governor of Adamawa State. Precious, I don't want to preempt the exercise, but we have a fair idea, because if you've been following the reports one by one from the local government down, from the first local government down to the 25th first local government, from the looks of things, I can tell you is that any moment from now, the governor, incumbent governor, that's Governor Fintiri, might be announced as the winner of that exercise. I've just let the cat out of the bag, but what is happening here now is that if you are on IREV, just check the INEC portal. It has been uploaded on the portals. So the Independent National Electoral Commission, they're working with the result on that portal. If you do your calculations together, what the electoral officer is trying to do right now, any moment from now, is going to announce the winner. But everybody here, we're just expecting that official announcement, and that is what will trigger the reaction from Yola here in Adamawa State.
And I'm not sure you're the first person to let the cat out of the bag. In these days of social media and citizen journalism, I'm sure a lot of people would have done their tabulation on social media at this moment. But let me also ask you, Ayo, what feelers are you getting from the room? There are party agents there, you have journalists there, and then you also have both local and foreign election observers there. What feelers are you getting in terms of the process and then the collation process as well?
It's so unfortunate that this era of the social media, you get a lot of fake news. I'm telling you, as we were here yesterday, as at 8 p.m., I just saw a congratulatory message across the social media, and I was like, we still have 3 more local governments to go. And I was shocked. Before you say Jack Robinson, it's all over the social media that an individual, a party is leading, even congratulating that individual. But the report we had on ground, from number 1 to number 19, collating it together, adding it, it doesn't add up. That it was almost impossible for that individual that was being congratulated on the social media to emerge. If Fufure is coming, and Fufure is coming with a certain number of registered voters. So what we had to do as journalists is to wait. We don't have any choice. The electoral law also has confined the power of, official announcement of the result. The only body that is empowered to announce that result is the electoral umpire, which is INEC. So the electoral officer just actually finished Fufure local government. So we had our doubts that, it's going to cause a kind of controversy. That let's see the results, that the 2 results they had for Fufure, the one that the Independent National Electoral Commission will be admitting, we make it, we just see so we can do our calculation. And expressly, it has been done live on TV, and the electoral officer has just told us that, yes, this is what is accepting and is working with this result that was actually ruled out from Fufure. You got reactions, and the electoral officers actually told them that, look, you have a kind of an avenue from here that you can actually register your displeasure of the exercise. Tactically, the electoral officer is saying any other thing from this place, it's going to be at the election petition tribunal.
And I'm quite pleased that you addressed the issue of social media, because there's been a lot of fake news, not just around the election in Adamawa, but just generally around this election. But I was asking you earlier about the feelers you're getting from the room, from especially journalists, party agents, local and foreign election observers, about the election process in Adamawa and the collation process itself.
Just the process from the onset, the process has been free and fair. We didn't hear of any major security breakdown. During the process of collation from the first local government, there were complaints here and there, but the election wasn't perfect. The electoral umpire, some recorded, some came here, they talked about thuggery, talked about suppression of votes, some came, they actually, that area boys actually came, they carted away the ballot paper, tore it into shreds. Some talked about missing beavers, that ad hoc committee members were dispossessed of their beavers, and a lot of security reports around the election don't forget, the election was conducted in 21 local government, 4,104 polling units. So across the entire Adamawa state, and we had several other reports, but looking at this, juxtaposing it with what happened 3 weeks ago, a lot of people will say it's like an improvement to what happened 3 weeks in the presidential election, that the turnout might be lower. So we are going to get that now from the fact that the electoral officer is going to be given today. We are going to see the number of people that turned up. Don't forget that this is a state that we have 2,155,000 registered voters, just registered voters. The number of people that actually took their PVC amounted to 1.7 million, and the number of people that actually partook in the presidential exercise, that's the presidential and National Assembly election, was over 700,000. So this is the governorship and the National Assembly election across the 21 local governments of Adamawa State. So we're going to get the statistics right now. Maybe we had an increase in population. Maybe we're going to have a kind of decrease in that figure. From the number of people, the number of registered voters, we're going to see the number of people. So the statistics that is going to be given to us that we are expecting any moment from now, they're going to tell us everybody that came out, those that were accredited, and the number of people that actually went ahead to exercise their franchise.
And Ayo, when you and I spoke earlier, you mentioned the pressure and tension arising from this particular, from these results from this particular local government. Talk to us about the security arrangement around the collation center there now that this result has been announced.
I'm making my way down to the collation center this morning. It was quite frightening. It was quite frightening, as in scaring. The number of soldiers, the number of armed mobile policemen, and because of the breakdown of law and order that was experienced yesterday around, around this axis, the Bank Road, supporters of these political parties, because they have conflicting information, nobody could ascertain what was happening, and some people were jubilating that a certain political party has won the election, the other party saying no. So we didn't have, the security agencies, they knew that however it goes today, that there might be a tendency for the breakdown of law and order in town. So the road leading to this place, the Bank Road, was condemned off, and there was this stop and search before you can get to the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission here, and a lot of people were properly scrutinized before they could gain access here. So the people that are actually here, if you don't have any business here, there are people that have been accredited by the Independent National Electoral Commission to be here. That's foreign observers, local observers, journalists, we have party agents, accredited party agents, security officials. Those are the people we have at the collation center here. And outside here, it has been cordoned off by the military. I saw soldiers, because there's a kind of tension around Yola and Jimeta right now. A lot of people are waiting. The whole states, they're virtually waiting for the announcement of the result. And by extension, the entire country is, the Federal Republic of Nigeria is waiting for this result to be formally announced, and the winner of the governorship contest will be announced any moment from now.
I'm sure the entire country is waiting because of the dynamics of that particular election. Thank you so much for that update. Ayodele Ozugbakun, our senior political correspondent.